Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Houston. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Positive start, a gain of 5 to get things going.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Watson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He's got Douglas going deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
What is going on?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
What is that?
Off play action. Here's Williams. Has completed to Douglas. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 22 yards to pick up there. 1st down for Houston. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. The PAT up and good. And the Voyagers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down, Packers. Now a give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Packers. That his second TD catch of the season. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
What is up?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That one taken in by Douglas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 35 yards.
What is up?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That is first touchdown this year. The extra point is good. And the Voyagers are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. This one intercepted.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. More to return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Ready to up. There he gets made.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on second down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Third and long. Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more?
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Voyager.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Voyagers 28, Packers
10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Cooper again. And he will score! Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Taking off, and he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down and 8. Throwing is Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You got Hornet! Hornet!
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Hornet's up! Punch! Axel!
Here's a design run. He'll step up and run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump. Like, there was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
He fields it at the 8. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Packers.
The kicker on for the
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive? That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Let it slip, guys, yes. Watch out. LeBron, slam left. Go, LeBron.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he will go all the way. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Voyager. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
Here's the run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Play lost a yard.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Voyagers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Look wide. Gets this one complete. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down for Houston. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Now Williams. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Houston. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Voyagers will extend this third quarter lead. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here, up the middle, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll start with an option play to the right. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
29-yard line.
Yes.
To throw, it's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back to the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That'll be intercepted.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place, but as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready to hurt. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Throw across his body is complete. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and want back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the first down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your first foot down, drag the second. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
That's on the left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down. Throw it again. It's Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
One final chance for this defense, and here's third down. Williams to the air once more. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Voyagers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
What is up?
Now a give up the middle. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
That's good.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it.
Oh, the ball's out. And he's going to fall on that one himself. It's a bit of a strange ending, but that will be the final play of this football game.